Hello and welcome back to Warframe. I'm your host, Eli T, joined by Dragonclaw.
Hello.
Alright, we're still doing the Equinox farming, because it's a pain. As you can get
8 freaking pieces.
And then the 2 pieces...
No wonder no one goes for it.
Right. And the 2 pieces you really need are the lowest percent chance drops.
Yep. Daily dose of caffeine.
You got a Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
Nice. I've been trying to stay away from soda a little bit. My teeth are bad.
I don't blame you. I should stay away from it more, but
Caffeine.
I have a slight unhealthy addiction to
Dr. Pepper?
to it, so...
No, I get you. I don't have an addiction because I literally can go long periods of time without drinking soda and especially Dr. Pepper. But I do really enjoy soda and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, no, I get slight caffeine headaches sometimes.
Oh, I just get headaches. That's because of my chronic illness.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the reason why I honestly do end up drinking so much Dr. Pepper is partly because if I trigger a stress migraine, oh boy, Dr. Pepper's the only thing that really relieves that.
No, I get you. When I was working at Arby's, I would drink a mixture of Dr. Pepper and like lemonade. And sometimes also the Powerade they have, just because I needed A, caffeine, because caffeine is an anti-inflammatory, and B, the lemonade and stuff would help with hydration.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, the caffeine, what it really helps with me, per se, is it helps strengthen the blood vessels in my head whenever I'm getting into, like, my migraine territory. So I can just kind of...
No, like I said, caffeine is an anti-inflammatory. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just be like, oh yeah, pain? Yeah, no more pain. Thank you, bye.
I completely get it. Get you, don't worry. So yeah, it would help me, like, just function. Because like, it would help me make sure I could keep moving, and my headaches weren't too bad. So caffeine was good when I worked at that job, but I've been trying to find a job that's not so physical, which is, again, why I've been trying to stream.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you, man. I get you.
And one day, I wouldn't mind it being a full-time job. Right now, I'm mainly shooting for fun, and a few people have actually actively supported me on it. Whether it be you hanging out on stream or giving me your Prime sub, or a couple other people with the Tier 3 sub, which are just insanity. And I love them for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, it's been good so far.
Oh, so, this is kind of hopping back to D&D because my brain
that's fine.
Does that
I have ADHD too, don't worry.
I mean, I don't have ADHD. I probably have the lesser form. No one has ADD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But, so, Denro and I, like, way long ago, created a new class that he is playtesting in the campaign that I'm a DM for.
Yeah.
And we're now actually re-going through it, and we're going to be putting it up on Dungeon Masters Guild.
Nice.
So, yeah. And then one of my other players, I asked, one of my other players, she got an art degree. And so I just went to her, I'm like, hey, I'm doing this. Do you want to do a little bit of artwork, kind of like, a cover art thing for for this class? So that way when we put it up there, it has a little bit of artwork. And she said, yeah, so that's like, honestly, the only thing I'm waiting for is for her to go through with that.
Nice.
Which is honestly super fun and super cool that I'm like, wow, I'm actually like doing stuff with my life. Wow, I never thought I'd do this.
Right. Night Chassis, we already have that. Starlight Violet is actually working on emotes for my channel. She's got some good stuff planned. And she showed me some first, I think it was first drafts, because she was asking my opinion on it, and she hasn't, sent me finished pieces yet. She hasn't said they're finished, so I'm assuming they're first drafts. Because they have to be specific sizes. And she didn't send me specific sizes, she just sent me screenshots of them, and they look really good.
That's good.
Oh, remind me to send you send them to you before we end the stream or after we end the stream. They're really cool looking, and I really like them. All right.
Oh yay, this one.
Yep. So super easy to get to the boss. Just fall down a couple of elevator shafts or 3.
His work would not only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but allow for stronger and deadlier genetic molds. Eliminate Rigor and put a stop to his work.
The Lotus barking at you.
But yeah, so that's something I'm honestly looking forward to is getting that put up on Dungeon Masters Guild.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome.
And what I'm doing with it is I'm just doing a pay what you want thing with it.
Oh yeah, that's what most people do on DM's Guild.
There's actually a decent number that do have certain price tags on them.
But a lot of people mostly do pay what you want. And I appreciate them, because if I could pay for them, I absolutely would. But I'm
poor.
Yeah, right. So I've used probably a good 8 or 9 of them without paying, which I feel bad for, ultimately. But at the same time, I have no money. I have money to survive, and we're living with my wife's parents right now because of my illness. So yeah.
I totally get that, man. I totally get that.
No, I know you do. We're college student and all.
Yeah, no. But also, I figure, I'm not really that, lack of a better way of saying it, invested in having someone, pay me for the D&D class. I'm just more like, hey, here it is. If you want to pay me for it, great. If not,
that's also fine.
Yeah, I'm just here to put a new D&D class out there, and for you guys to have fun.
No, yeah. I'm planning on doing a Patreon eventually to have if viewers really want to play certain games with me, they can join my Patreon to do that. I will say there are a few. Well, there's one viewer that actually actively plays with me right now, and he's one that will probably never have to pay because he actively plays with me on video games. So while I'm small, I'm totally okay with people playing games with me. But eventually, when I get bigger, I will have to put a paywall in front of it, because otherwise people are going to be like, "Hey, let's play games! Hey, let's play games!" And it'll be dozens of people or more. I'm like, I can't play games with all you. Except for maybe what's it called? Among Us and stuff, community-sized games.
A game that, another fun one to do that I actually just thought of as a group game, doing Jackbox games.
Oh yeah. Oh, have you heard of Duck Duck Goose? Or no, not Duck Duck Goose.
Think so.
It's Goose Goose Duck or something like that. It's an alternative to Among Us. I think it's Goose Goose Duck. It's supposed to be a play on Duck Duck Goose. Yeah, it's interesting. It has a bunch of different roles. It's interesting. I wouldn't mind playing it eventually with community.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I get what you mean.
Yeah, no. Just yeah. Yeah, this past Monday when my D&D session was supposed to be held, but since so many people had to call and say that they weren't coming, we just ended up playing Jackbox games, and that was honestly kind of fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Although I will say this past round of Jackbox with us, for whatever reason, Jackbox was good prompts. We don't have any right now.
Assassination contract complete.
Gay neurotics. I feel like we already have that.
Yep.
But yeah, and I'll probably do like community game nights where everyone can play games with me eventually.
Yeah.
But that'll be, when I get bigger. Right. Repeat mission. Let's do it again. Do it again.
Yeah. Well, something that I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to need to discuss this with my wife, but is getting a Skillshare account and then learning actually how to do a bit of voice acting.
Oh yeah, I think
just because like as a DM, that's something I honestly want to get better at, and then also just for being a player, so I can actually develop voices for characters and stuff like that.
Is it because I'm good at it?
It's also partly because like I've been watching Critical Role and
Fair.
just seeing them and how good they are at it. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'll ever get that good, but I want to at least, learn how to do it, try it, and
That's fair. Yeah, I'm not too terribly great at it either. I'm really good at intonations. That's like my biggest strength about it is intonations.
Yeah. You're pretty good at those. I'm just good at doing weird voices. I cannot consistently do a voice for somebody though.
Well, yeah, part of it is
for a character, and so that's like half of my problem.
Part of it is practice. It's like Luke told me. I was waiting for a second, like, can I use his real name? I was like, yeah, he's using it straight. It's fine. Yeah, it's like Luke told me when we were preparing for our Christmas special together. When I sang that song in German, and he taught me a lot of things. The biggest thing is, remember to breathe, stay hydrated, and just practice. Like, one of the biggest things is practicing it. But you don't want to over-practice it and ruin your voice. Like, that's a thing that can happen, especially with singers, is that they can overuse their voice, and it actually is really bad.
And damage it, and basically not be able to sing for the rest of their life.
Well, not for the rest of their lives. Well, maybe in some cases, but, like, a good amount of time, they have to, like, rest their voices if they overuse it. It's a thing. It's a thing I think even streamers have issues with sometimes. Water. That's a thing even streamers have issues with sometimes. It's just the amount of time you have to use your voice every day. Not even just singing, just talking for hours and hours and hours every day. The good thing for me is I've practiced a lot because I've played video games online for years. And, talk to people while I play games the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just practice, dude. You got this.
Practicing it, and then also like, I wouldn't mind actually getting some actual direction from someone who actually professionals who actually do it for, their livelihood.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I got my training from Luke because he's been singing, playing piano, and doing music for most of his life. Like, I think since he was like 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah, no, he's really good.
Oh, he's amazing. He's the best. And that's why he's super busy all the time, is because he's actually really good at what he does.
Yeah, just like anything, you have to put time, practice, and effort into it.
And he has done all of that.
Apollo can't just bless you with a fireball and then suddenly you're great.
Right. But yeah, he's done all of that since he was young, so he's really good.
Yeah.
This is for the tube men.
And there's actually a YouTuber that I watch that I believe he's like a music major, but it's something along those lines where he just kind of goes through and musically analyzes stuff.
Oh yeah, I watch a few of those too. One of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
And it's actually kind of nice to know more of the kind of like language.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I get you.
Behind some of the singing stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. Zoom.
Oh, there was one time where I don't know why
Oh,
this
that's
person
right.
was complaining, but
Mhm.
so dropped in there.
Night
I was
systems,
running
wow.
Gauss. There was another guy running Gauss, and then we had a Volt and I think a Wisp.
Oh, nice.
And
Gosh.
then the Volt did the sprint enhancement.
Mhm.
So, like, you know, the movement enhancement. And then the Wisp immediately dropped the speed node. And
Oh,
the guy was just like,
gosh.
I don't need to be faster. I'm like, dude,
Yes, you
Gauss
do.
is literally built around being speed. Like if speed was a drug, if the speed drug was a person, this is it.
True. Hmm. Yeah.
The Gauss is basically the Flash, or like, you know, who, like whatever fast superhero you want him to be.
Mm-hmm.
He's just meant to go fast.
Gotta go fast. He's Sonic, the Flash, and Dash from Incredibles rolled into one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, we started in the water.
Yep.
But, okay, thankfully we don't have to fight in the water, it looks like, at least for now.
Yeah.
Alarming strides in the field of gene repair. His work only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive cloning, but also allow for strong and deadlier genetic modes. Eliminate Regular and put a stop to his work.
The only problem with going fast is that you do end up getting caught on more things.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, with a little bit of practice, you actually get pretty good at handling it.
And I love it as, I forget what Warframe I am. Wow.
Zephyr?
Zephyr, yes. I was going to say Vampire. I'm like, no, that's a game. But yeah, I love it as Zephyr because it increases my glide speed as well, which is amazing.
Oh, that's gotta be fun. It's like,
Oh my gosh, I'm stuck.
I go from small bird to grand eagle kind of thing.
That's the wrong way.
Live dissection. Dissection? No. Too humane. Be painful.
Transference still holding.
Usually incomes. Is it Tanos or Tarnos? Tarnos. Apparently one of the Nightwave things is to kill enemies with melee weapons, so probably should start doing that. One of the Nightwave things is to kill enemies with melee weapons. Oh my gosh, that was a blinding flare there. Oh man.
You're welcome.
Sorry to everyone watching. That was ow.
Sorry. That's what happens when I just let my Exaltra go at a long range.
Mm-hmm.
My Exaltra is just kind of meant to do that.
No.
Whew. Oh, we got one of the newer. Someone's playing as the newest Warframe.
There we go.
Yeah. You can tell
Oh,
because
nice.
everyone now has a shadow underneath them.
Oh, nice.
That's one of its abilities.
Mm-hmm.
It is halfway decent. A little bit annoying to get, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I may or may not have gotten it.
Nowhere left to hide.
I may or may not have spent
To run.
money. Well, it was one of my last checks from Arby's, so I was like, you know what, might as well get it.
Yeah, the last Warframe I bought was the Lavos, and that was one of my best purchases from Warframe.
Fair enough.
Because Lavos is awesome. I freaking love it.
I think the last Warframe I bought, aside from Sevengoth, was your Gauss. I
yeah.
rarely ever spent money on Warframes.
Which I honestly thank you for.
Oh yeah, no
Gas
problem.
has honestly been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I didn't bring it up so that you would thank me. I was saying like, I think that's the last time I spent money on Warframe because I don't spend money on Warframes.
Yeah. I mean, I know I've thanked you before, but I'm never gonna stop thanking you for it because it's honestly
fun. And a pain to get.
Such a great Warframe.
Yeah, I need to eventually farm for it. It's just a lot of work.
I mean, I can help you farm for it.
Maybe one day.
It's really fun to farm for it when you already have it, though.
Night chassis. We already have all the night stuff. Sorry, that was probably loud to the viewers. I do apologize. It's just like, we keep getting all the pieces we already have. Like, this is the worst.
Yes.
Probably one of the worst, maybe not the worst, but one of the worst Warframes to farm for. Equinox. Nightmare. Nightmare Ox, that's what it is. Oh, Saucy Sausage is good done. Good for him. Alright, well, let me go ahead and end the episode there. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Eli the Fatigue, joined by Dragonclaw.
See ya.
Don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe if you've enjoyed any dimension of this episode. See you next time. Bye.